What's up, guys? It's Hunter from Team Breakthrough. I haven't had a video in a while, and I'm sorry. This is pretty new since last time. Anyway, so today I'm going to talk about Draco Pals and an interesting kind of tech that I like in the deck that I just kind of threw in the other day. So first of all, I was kind of looking through the deck and thinking, man, there are a lot of cards in here that are just not really good, like master pendulums and vectors and just stuff like that. Like, a lot of this stuff just isn't good on its own. But that's the kind of the point of the deck, is that Draco Pals is a lot of kind of bad cards that work really, really, really well together. Now, I mean, I know not all cards in the deck are bad. There are stuff like, Skull Combat Joker can be a one-card scale and all that kind of stuff. But, like, other than being scales, the normal monsters don't really do anything. And I don't really like that. But, so, I was looking through deck list online and saw that someone topped a regional with Flash Knights in his deck, which I was really, really confused about until I realized that Flash Knight is a high scale. And it's a normal monster which can be searched with this little guy. So basically making Painful Decision a high scale or low scale depending on what you need. So that was really good. But I tested the Flash Knight build online, and it worked really well. I like the idea of being able to use Painful Decision to become anything I want it to be, but I felt like it could be improved on just a little bit. So I ran into it was because I ran into the problem of drawing drawing both of my Flash Knights. I was running two. Drawing both of my Flash Knights and having both in your hand kind of sucks, because it means one of them's going to be a pendulum scale and one of them's going to be a monster. So I decided to kind of throw my own little spin on it, and I was looking through my binders and I found my Ignites. So I decided to run 3 copies of Ignite Templar, and the results are awesome. I love it. Basically, if you top deck 2 Templars, then you can set one scale, set the other, destroy them both to search out your third one, and then you have 2 level 4 monsters in the extra deck to be able to bring out with the Pendulum Summon in a minute, and then 1 to be a scale, which is really good because, like, say you have 2 Templars, say your hand is like 2 Templars and a Master, then what you can do is you can set your 2 Templars in your scales, destroy them, search your third one, and then and set your scales as a Master and the Templar, and then you have the 2 Templars in the extra deck to Pendulum Summon, so you at least have a rank 4. So in testing, that was working out really well. And then I kind of thought about, man, I'm getting a lot of, I'm ending boards with a lot of normal monsters, which I usually just make into, which I usually just use to make rank 4s or synchros or something like that, depending on what I need. And that's fine. But, I kind of thought about it and I was like, I've played a deck with a lot of normal monsters before. I've played Ignites, and what wins Ignites more games than anything? Well, they're OTKing. They can stack their extra deck and then Pendulum Summon everything. But anyway, what wins Ignites more games than anything is being able to flip this. The 3 Tyrant's Throes. So I went ahead and threw those in. So my normal monster lineup is 3 Ignite Templars, 3 Master Pendulums, and then 2 Vectors. So I'm ending with a lot with 2 normal monsters that I can use for Tyrant's Throes. So I was testing that, and that's working even better. And I kind of thought, man, what but the games that I actually got that off, but still lost, were because they obviously got rid of my Tyrant's Throes. So I thought, what can I do to keep that from happening? Well, Master Key Beetle. Master Key Beetle, you can use it to protect your Tyrant's Throes, which is amazing. And it takes 2 level 4 dark monsters, which is Vector, Skullcrabat, and then of course you play your dark stuff like the Armageddon Knights, Zephyros, Shadal Dragons, any of this kind of stuff. Of course this guy is a dark too, which is pretty much the only reason I even run him in general. I'm thinking about bumping him up to 2 just to see if I can get Key Beetle out more often when I need it. So basically, if you can flip a Tyrant Throes and then protect it with Key Beetle, you've basically got game. Like, there's not really much your opponent can do, because then they have to deal with the Key Beetle as well as dealing with the Tyrant's Throes, which is pretty difficult. Unless they have like a Raigeki or Dark Hole or something like that, there's not really anything they can do, because they're going to set something, but you've got at least a Key Beetle on board. They're going to set a monster and pass, and then you can just swing over it, and then you can you tributed the two normal monsters with Tyrant Throws. They go to the extra deck. You can just special summon them back. You can pendulum summon them. It just makes it. It's just kind of game. No matter what, you're going to win pretty much. There's like a 90% chance you're going to win if you flip Tyrant's Throws and protect it with Key Beetle. So yeah, this has been 100 Team Breakthrough with a just an interesting tip video, and hope you liked it. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. I'm out.